think I react to ice cream kind of things that made me irrationally angry that just get this started. Leave the original video down below. You already know. What? Several things like slime and ASMR videos and other things unreasonable. I'll go over with you. Give me the napkin. Okay. Yo, what that remind me of Jigglypuff when she sing and pay everybody to say they draw it on their face because she mad they went to sleep and not her fault. I watched a original anime on Netflix before when it was on Netflix. Stuff like that from the original anime of Pokemon. When I was younger, I got a gift, and because I am a boy, it's slime. Okay. Boys, gross bugs. Make a bug from the thing. Yeah. I fell into the category, so I was gifted slime one day, and he played with it for like, I don't know, a little bit. And not even after a minute or two of playing with it, my hands were filled with like this weird texture. It was like an oily texture. Whatever else I was touching was also getting oily. And then the slime itself was attracting all kinds of hair and dust. Yeah. It was disgusting. It was like 2 minutes. I don't want to play anymore. I don't want to play anymore. Those satisfying slime videos. Yo, what that remind me of something? I can't remember my head. I heard like Incredibles or something like that, or Chowder for some reason, but not definitely not Chowder. It was like Incredibles or something. No, it was Toy Story. I knew it Pixar. I think when he dropped when he said, "I don't want to play with you anymore" or something like that. Silky beach-like sand or icky, oily, gross, sticky booger snot toy. The matches sound cool though. Anyway, moving on. I'm glad that we can all agree that I'm right. Next up is ASMR. I get it. There's some people that listen to it and they love it. The sound goes into the brain. Right. It gives it a little tickle and it makes it feel good. I get that. But for some reason, of course, it feels the opposite for me. Stop it. It's like a personal space thing. No, that's crazy. It makes it feel like somebody's right up in my bubble. And I don't like that. I like my personal space. I like me a good amount of air between me and people. Don't touch me. Makes sense. If I'm on a plane and your legs are touching my legs, I won't say anything because I'm pretty non-confrontational, but I'll be upset about it. Next up on the list, a pet peeve I think everybody can agree on. This video is sponsored by NordVPN. No, I didn't do that. NordVPN is a virtual private network that... Oh, it's a sponsor. Obviously. Your phone. It's for free. One moment. No, since you don't post often. Look at these two burgers. Observe how easy it is to eat this regular normal burger. See? Relatively easy. Now try this. It's messy. Yo, what would that remind me of the Wendy's 9 burger set? I forgot what it exactly called, but it was 9 meat patties. I've been there, buddy. On the buns. I physically have to crush with my hands to be able to eat it. I think there should be a law that prohibits burgers from being bigger than the average human mouth size, which is fair. Oh, or the Arby's one. Inches, which is around the width of 3 human fingers. There's that really low. Would you be excited to eat a hot dog that required you to unhinge your mouth? Kind of easy on a location. I don't think so. I think the rule of thumb is if your burger needs a stick to stay together, maybe it's time to go back to the drawing board. Yeah. People who say short instead of average height. Like people are tall or short. And somehow there's no room for average. What, you're always hot or cold and there's no warm, fast or slow, full or hungry? Day or night? Is your world so rigid that you are bound by the rule of black and white? Will you give no time for the brilliance of the sunset? No, that's true. That's true though. That's some real shit. 5'9" and that's short to you? It's average. Average. Imagine what house you could build with hundreds of millions of dollars. Beautiful marble, gorgeous statues, water features. With that much money, you should be able to make something really amazing with a lot of good taste. Well, I found a place that's somehow the opposite. I was on Zillow trying to find the most expensive place to live in New York. Of course. No, I am not procrastinating. It's important. Research. Anyway, I found this one. I knew that. Look at how unfinished it looks. It looks bad. Can you guess how much this mansion costs? $100
I'll do that. I'm about to do this after this video.
Insane? You know, like wood at Home Depot? That's
Yeah,
like
like
not
how you
finished
in a
or
random
part of
place.
any complete project. That's what this place looks like. It's like a table where you got all
I
the
can't
parts
get
but
any
never
chance
finished
to-
them. I'm not mad that the house looks bad. I'm mad that the house looks this bad with so much money behind it. How can you be so rich and make such a bad interior? It's offensive.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's into perspective. Rich people
Want
can
me to
buy
make your
crazy
prime
things, like F1
just a little bit. I don't know why
fighter
that's
jets
what
and
that
race
man should do.
jets, and probably a scrying orb. But then they go and get this. It just doesn't add up, and it makes me pretty mad. Like, if you're gonna have a bad house, it should at least be cheap.
Sure.
Okay, Dad for the win.
I don't know. I'm not very good at this game.
Oh, it's in the bag.
Like, if you're gonna have a bad house, it should at least
Sorry about
be
it.
cheap. It's like spending millions of dollars on a party on the moon, and then you bring out the dessert, and
True.
it's yogurt. Just plain yogurt. Why
Not even
ruin a
flavored
$1
one.
million party with yogurt? I can only assume whoever owns this house just wanted to feel something. They've experienced so much opulence and extravagance that this disgusting, vile interior is the only thing that's made them feel anything in years. Next up, the Kraft mac and cheese boxes. Bring in Exhibit A. As you can see here, there is a nice perforated
Right.
edge designed for the user to easily access the mac and cheese dust within. Perfect. It will make opening it so much easier. Except it doesn't. And every time
I don't
wanna
even like
pull
Kraft
the
mac and
I end
cheese.
up just crushing the box, and I feel
Homemade is
stupid.
the best.
Hey, here I go.
I really gotta say for mac and cheese, maybe I get like a small thing, but I need to use like Velveeta.
Perfect!
It's so incredibly pointless. I'm having a hard time
That's
believing it's
crazy.
a real machine making these perforated edges. Probably just a guy at the end of the production line making indents in the boxes with his fingernails because he thinks it's like helpful or something. Well, it isn't.
I swear.
Even if it was, there's an
It do
entire
be looking like
bag
that.
of cheese dust in there that needs to be extracted. It's not gonna fit through that tiny hole. Just copy cereal boxes. They figured it out, and you can do the same thing. Probably.
That real.
No.
That's
There's
real.
this thing that gets my goat so bad. When I'm on a walk with Rhea and we're having a great time, I'm taking in the nature, she's sniffing around,
Right.
we come across a lawn that she's already been walking in with a tiny little, usually green, sign that says, "This lawn has been chemically treated. Keep children and pets off until dry." Why is that sign so small? Tiny. Clearly, the chemical that is treating the lawn is harmful to pets and children. Otherwise, why
Damn.
would there be a sign? So, when something is harmful, why
Yeah.
is the sign so tiny? This little contradiction, it never, like, why is it also green, which blends into the grass?
Nah, that's
The
crazy.
issue arises when I don't
The fact
notice
that
it
actually
until
green.
Rhea's already been in the lawn sniffing around. Clearly, the solution is to have several signs, have a little skull and crossbones on it, and then, like, string together some pink string between each sign surrounding the treating area. Imagine you had to store some nuclear waste from a nuclear power plant. All right,
That might
we
work.
need to keep this away from the public. It's harmful nuclear waste. So what should we
No
do?
way.
I have just the plan.
Dead.
It's perfect.
No, yes,
If
okay.
I were to give you a vial of poison and say drink it, would you? Probably not. But then, if I said, oh, don't worry, it's only enough to kill small children and pets, would you feel safe drinking it then? Probably not. I just hate
No.
those signs. Thanks for watching.
Okay, that does it for today. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit notification bell. I'll see you guys in another video. Peace.